Here's a quote I want to share with you. And with that quote comes an invitation and a challenge. The quote goes, "The closed mouth doesn't get fed." The closed mouth doesn't get fed. And it was spoken in the context of Matthew 7:7, which says, "Ask and you will receive. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open unto you." And I think what struck me as I heard these words, the closed mouth doesn't get fed, it just reminded me that I need to come to God with my requests. I need to come with boldness, which is our opportunity. So the invitation to you today is to flip this around. And we are living in during times when the challenges are massive. It seems like every other day I'm hearing about another marriage that's in trouble. I hear of families that have been torn apart and aren't speaking to each other. Now, in some cases, I'm hearing of churches that are thriving and they're adapting and they're innovating. But at the same time, I'm hearing about all these congregations that are being stretched and stressed because of what's going on in their communities and in the families of their people. I'm hearing about loss of all kinds and the need to process that and deal with that and the need for God's help in all of these situations. So when I heard this morning, I think it struck such a chord because I realized that we must come to God with an open mouth and not just assume that He's going to give to us the things that we really need. He knows what we need, but for some reason, He says ask and seek and knock. And the promise is built into these verses that the open mouth does get fed. It's like that little bird in the nest that I'm imagining, that its mom goes out to find something to eat and comes back, and the bird is there with his mouth open, waiting to be fed. And those are the birds that get the food. So my challenge for you is that you will come to God with an open mouth, an open heart, an open soul with your requests, that God's will be done, that God will heal the brokenhearted, that God will restore those that are lost and redeem those that need redeeming and help those that are helpless and give hope to those that are hopeless. And for us to come together with those we love, family members, church community, those we lead and supervise and work with, and inspire this posture of being open-mouthed before God. God, here we are. I'm asking, I'm seeking, I'm knocking. Asking that marriages be restored and asking that families be healed and asking that congregations be given a fresh awareness of what God wants to do in them and through them. Coming with open mouths, God, help me. And we need to pray this for ourselves. And I was down by the creek today with an open mouth. God, I want your will to be done in my life. I want to open up to your joy and to your peace so that I'm able to bring health and hope to the people that I serve and work with and coach and interact with and just help on the journey that they're on. So the invitation is to come with an open mouth before God, to practice prayer on an ongoing basis, which I know we're all praying to some degree, but I want to inspire you to come with this open mouth and to ask bold prayers, to ask big prayers of God, to seek until you find, to knock until the door is open, to persevere, to hang in there, to stay the course, as was true for these mentors like Job and others, who went through adversity and wondering when was this going to end, and saw the end only after persevering to that end. So may you be inspired today to come before God, not with a closed mouth, not with hopelessness, but with this open mouth, this open posture that says, God, here we are. heal our land, fill my soul with joy and peace and love and your presence, and help me to be a change agent in the world. And here's a very simple question today that I want to leave with you. What do you need? And we can also put, what do we need? And to be able to reflect on that and then come to God with an open mouth, with a faith-filled request for what we need Him to do for us that we cannot do for ourselves. So I leave these words with you. I leave this quote with you, which is one of these negative reminders. The closed mouth doesn't get fed, but the open mouth receives the food, receives the nourishment that he or she needs to live the life that God has promised. Have a great day. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you are applying an open mouth posture on the journey that you're on with others. Thanks and have a great day.